special for the short film competition, and we have only about 3.5 minutes, so we're going to be really quick. I have 3 guests on the couch for this. I have a crazy guy, or crazy guy his nickname is. He was judging the Compo. I want to talk about it. T101 from Accession and Truck from Accession. And well, we have few times. So first with you, crazy guy, judging the Compo and now seeing it. No, what do you have to say about it?
Well, I think I'll start with the last one, the Canova Delta, which was sort of a follow-up to the Canova X and Canova Omega from past years. Very similar style, and I think that was very interesting, although quite random.
I like it. It was very well made as well. So.
Then there was this There Will Be Balls, or
yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. So I liked the way there was references to the, for example, the cola and Mythos thing, and a
very intricate thing they did. So
yeah.
Okay, well, quickly I go move on to T101.
Yes, I would also like to mention the There Will Be Balls, which was absolutely brilliant, very well made and very funny. And from the start to the end, and I also like to mention the Canova Delta, which was very good, even though a bit confusing, but still very good.
Well, Truck, really quickly, and don't say the same 2 things because it would be a waste of time.
Right, in 20 seconds. The first one, Kulta, good. Second, Woot. Third, Hey Hey, 64K. The fourth one, 4K plus vocals and photos. The fifth one, what? The sixth one, Woot. The seventh, HPC much, and the eighth one, JCO.
Well, that summed it up really nicely. Thank you very much.
Done.
Agree with the photos. What on the before the wood? But okay. Now we have even time left, as it seems. So
okay. So like ours was really awesome.
We've got only 15 seconds left here now. What? 15 minutes?
We have 15 minutes.
All of a sudden, we have much more time.
Okay.
I just.
So you're done with your notes.
So thanks. You can leave if you want.
I need carrots so I can munch them.
Okay, but now we have 50 minutes. Okay, then back. More intricate.
Can we talk about our entry for 15 minutes?
Oh, you want to talk about? You can say something about the accession thing because you brought an accession.
Okay, first of all, come to Geek Camp. Secondly, come to Stream. Thirdly, come to Alt Party. And let's see here. Ours is awesome. Vote for it.
Yeah. Voting ends tomorrow at
But
noon.
be fair and also think about other entries.
Yeah, think about them and then vote for us.
So back to Crazy Guy. I like your nickname, I have to say.
Well, yeah. Okay, maybe I'll take the bunk row for a few words. I like the music and made it look much more exciting than what maybe
the beginning
really is. But
in the beginning you think like I'm going to watch videos of bugs, but with the music it did fit really well.
Yeah,
so.
But it was amazing how much detail they got in the video about the bugs also. Do you have something else to say? Which one did you like as well?
I liked the Sentience one, which was basically, it looked like a demo entry, because it had a lot of demo stylish effects, and the music was, the music brought in mind the songs of Enigma, and I liked that, and I liked the ambience and the atmosphere.
Which one was that again? Because
it was the fourth entry with the string type effects and the cityscape.
Was it the Texas meets debris with
Texas
somebody's holiday pictures in between?
With the 4K with vocals and photos. It was really good. And
I didn't get the photos though. Like halfway through we decided to quickly add frames.
They were like subliminal or something.
Yeah, subliminal messages.
Yeah.
It was a different way of approaching a 4K. And I mean, I liked it. I think it very well could be put into, say, the art competition and shown there, and it wouldn't have to be, you know, it's a way of introducing a 4K to an audience that is not expecting a 4K.
That's a point.
So that would work. I do have to ask a question. Since we have another 15 minutes, we're not going to miss the 64K.
We have to stream that as well, so I don't think we.
Okay, so we're not going to miss it, because I mean, if we were, I would take off.
I'm not sure, but I guess we're not going to miss that. It's probably delayed. That's why I have more time to talk. So.
Well, that's true. I mean,
we're running an hour late anyway, as it is. So.
But about that one that you said Max on much, was that the...
Yeah, that one.
It was very half-bit cheese
It
style.
was. It used half-bit cheese color styling and.
Bit of the music, but it's not a bad thing. I think. Is why should somebody?
I think
like
it was. I think it was straight up saying, "Hey, we really like HBC, and one day we'd like to be as good as them." Or maybe even they were trying to compete with HBC.
Yeah, they're basically answering the question. Challenge us, goddamn.
Yeah,
HBC
absolutely.
has been asking like the last.
They have been saying, "Challenge us" for a time, and I think these guys were saying, "Yeah, we're going to do that."
And it's a very good start, I must say. It looked very decent. So yes, more thoughts.
Well, maybe the Uskomaton Voyage, which was the sort of old movie like
I didn't get
from the
that.
space. Well, if I'm honest, I didn't find it very interesting. Certainly
What was it
not funny.
about actually? Because I don't speak Finnish very well.
Well, I didn't get it either. So the soundtrack and the how it was recorded, it was done so miserably that I missed almost a good half of it. So if it was supposed to be funny, I didn't get it.
And you speak Finnish as well?
Yeah.
Can you explain what it was about?
Well, it was the three guys were going to what? Jupiter, Uranus. What was the planet?
It's called your rectum now.
Well, anyway, and they were talking about wires and
Good one.
things like that.
And they should bring more subtitling into the... I liked it in the last one, all of a sudden they had some subtitling during the Rate My Ride part. Thanks, we can follow it as well.
It had some subtitles. The first one, of course, the Kultaranne, which was in Finnish as well, about the CD throwing contest.
Yeah, but that was good to follow even if you didn't speak Finnish. Like, I'm training really hard.
At least you got something out of it, seeing as you don't speak Finnish.
Yeah,
so.
No, and I really liked it as well, like serious guy wanting to throw the disc. The best. Did he, in the end, was it like he was going or was it like that he won? Or
He was winning.
He was winning.
He was winning.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't really get that. I'll watch it again later.
Okay.
So, and then, the ball thing, I must say, that was fantastic.
That's, I'm thinking it's gonna probably be a battle between the ball thing and the Channel Delta thing.
It's like looked like a lot of work to pull it off.
There was one thing in the ball thing that I especially liked was the roll tape, which had the rage thing on it. So it was very good.
It was very clever setup with all different kind of toys and stuff to be in there.
There's a Japanese television show for kids that they do that every day. They have one of those things that's set up.
Yeah, I've seen.
And if you
it's
can
just
go
like
to
a
YouTube,
Rube Goldberg machine. It's called.
Yeah.
But
you can go to YouTube and you can look for this, and they're amazing. And there was, and as many of those as I've seen, there was some stuff. There was some stuff in this one that I hadn't seen. Well, like the bubbling of the pop and so forth. Yeah. And of course, there were a few internet references that I don't think probably work in Japan that were also in there.
No, that was very well done. Very well done.
I looked at it and I was like, yes, because I actually used to build those when I was a kid. It was like, yes.
Because obviously on every production there's been a lot of effort put into
it was a pretty
every
solid
one of those.
production. Yeah.
This is really the most solid short film compo of the past couple of years. There was one that I just didn't really get, but other than that, everything on it was, I enjoyed watching.
Yeah.
I said, hey, 64K. I'll explain that one on the one from Phaser and the other guys. It would have been so much more impressive if it would have been a 64K
With the bugs.
With the bugs. Mm-hmm. That's the type of styling that you could do a 64K of, and insects are complex things that you can sort of build in a 64K. And I just watched it and I was like, wow, this would make a really great 64K. Of course, it made a really great film as well, but it would. I think that sort of thing, if you were to build a 64K on something natural like that, taking a film like that, and then applying that to, hey, can we actually, build a 64K like this? No, I'm not going to answer my phone.
Are you not screaming to your phone? Or?
Yeah, I got it. Somebody's trying to get me on the phone. Yeah.
Someone's trying to call you. Hey, dude, you're on TV.
Yeah. Well, I sent that to NE7 yesterday, so he's probably trying to get me back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was knackered, as I heard, so he might actually be dead. So you want anything else to add to this? Because you were judging as well, and you thought, like,
Yeah,
I want to talk about
I was
this.
in the jury. There was 12 entries in the jury, and well, obviously 8 of them qualified.
And it was fair.
Yeah.
There isn't one left out that should have been in there.
No, well, I think there are only 8 good ones. Well, good ones and not so good ones.
It wasn't some things were a bit weird, but it wasn't like there was nothing. As you said, there was a lot of time put in everything, every single one of them.
Yeah.
Nothing was like really shoddy or really, really bad or shonky.
No.
Since we've got time, I mean, did you enjoy being on the jury and doing that stuff? Because a lot of times at the scene booth, you know, when I'm talking to folks that have come up and are asking questions, you know, they say, well, I don't know that I want to be on the jury. So, like,
Okay.
was it fun?
Yeah, in its own way. Well, first of all, there's always great people, and the second one is you get to see all of them, not just the ones that the jury
That's
has
a pretty
picked.
good point, actually. You get to see the things that they can show.
Some of them are very boring.
That's a reason why not,
honest,
but you get to
but,
see them in the end. That's actually a pretty
You,
good
you
reason
get to
join.
see all the ones, and you can score them, and after that the organizers take the scores, add them up, and decide sort of like how many would you like to show on the screen.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah. Well, this year there wasn't any entries that were short. We decided to cut at the middle of the entry because they were so damn boring. But there has been last year, I think there was one, and other years 1 or 2.
It happens. I mean, you have to make choices in the end as it goes. I thought it was pretty solid. Any more remarks from you people, or are we now already through material because we went so fast?
I mean, I really did. I mean, I could have had more, but I mean, I was trying to compress it into 20 seconds because we only had 3 minutes, and so I pretty much, I'm spent.
Well, I'd like to point out, being a member of Accession, that
I already did a bit of advertising for Accession.
a little advertising is allowed, because me and Oscar did the invitation in 2 days.
Oh,
2
fair
days
enough.
flat, and just like to point that one out.
fair enough. It's
it,
well done
it was
there.
not planned, it was not anything, it's just we just went, we came, we saw, and we didn't win, so.
And you were in a pretty strong compo, so well done there.
Since that you're here, I can ask you, where was the undead scenes filmed?
I'm not sure. Nosfe came up with the footage somehow, somewhere.
Yeah, it's
I'm
probably
not
one of
pretty
these
sure.
zombie walks that happen every once in a while.
It was some sort of happening in Helsinki, Finland, and Nosfe came up with the footage, and I did the music for it, and we just rolled with it.
For the zombie theme, it fitted. Yeah, we had one in Amsterdam as well, where people meeted up, dressed like zombies, and just went around the town scaring the hell out of people.
Yeah,
It's good fun as it is.
well, that kind of thing happens in Helsinki a lot.
Good.
People walking like, oh.
Especially in the winter.
Yeah, you would know.
But
Yeah.
and did we? Shame that Maxon wasn't here this year.
Maxon, we miss you. Even if you didn't have anything to actually enter, it'd be cool to see you again. You know, I mean, same thing with everybody. If you have been here in previous years, well, there's a lot of people that are out at weddings and so forth, and well, it's obvious to me you're not here. It feels a little wrong. But on the other hand, we're having fun for you. So hey, come back next year so we don't take all the fun away.
So yes, any more last words?
How many minutes do we have to fill?
How many minutes do we have left? Is it changing, or are we okay to?
3 more minutes?
3
4 more minutes? Okay, I could do my thing again.
You can at least do it 10 times, I think.
Maybe you could say what you
Yeah,
thought
what
of
did you
the
think?
Yeah,
entrance.
what did you think?
What? I don't have opinions. I'm just a
You
presenter.
can use mine.
Well, I thought, what's that? What's the first one saying?
It says Kulta plus plus plus.
Ah, okay, excellent.
It was a
I
CD
agree.
throwing.
Oh yeah, I
Thing.
agree with that, I guess.
It's
Second
time for
one,
Stump the
The second
Host.
one was the invitation
second one,
to
wood.
Weekend.
Oh, that's the invitation. That was wood.
Minutes? Okay, cool. You have
8 minutes.
You have 8 minutes. You
We're
can
not-
do that.
We're not going to miss the. I'm going to deduct this. I liked it as well. The Hey 64K. I agree with you there. That
Yeah,
was.
okay.
But I liked it with the bugs and. But
It was-
I
it was
scared
really
as hell
cool.
of bugs. So that's. But in this way, I was okay with it because we're far away on the screen. And
I
didn't
gotta
have to be
agree to
afraid.
disagree because my least favorite was the bug one. I just maybe I didn't get it. It was the images were beautiful. I mean, how he had or whoever did it had captured the little bugs and using a macro lens or whatever. But the music was just total nonsense to me. 'Cause it was,
I think it
was
kind of
changing
fitted
all
to the
time.
scenes. I changed it to the scenes where you changed to the bugs, and I kind of like that. Instead
I
of
like
just
the-
making footage and putting random song under it and just looping some scenes and then calling it.
the images were beautiful. They were just like from BBC or whatever
Yeah,
nature
the good
program.
macro lens there.
Yeah,
that's-
good macro lens. But the music was like listening to heavy traffic in the morning or in the afternoon. It was just,
All right.
It was going, then stopping, then going again, and it was
A
like,
bit eclectic, but I thought it kind of fitted the whole mood. And I like the 4K plus vocals. That's the one with the picture. I still don't get the pictures.
it was.
What was the guy like making it? It was like I take a bit of Texas, and I put some stuff, ribbons flying, and then like maybe the 2.5 minute like thing that you have, and you don't know what to do. I have some random pictures in it.
So that's when you woke up, right?
What? Yeah, well, and the music was a bit like I didn't expect that. This, it was
Yeah.
different.
Well, the vocals in it and so forth, yeah, they were a bit of a shock. But again, I think it worked. I could show it to my parents and they wouldn't wonder about it.
Yeah, okay.
So,
I'll try that. I'll show it to my parents and see what they say, and then I adopt that
Show it to Mom.
opinion for myself. It's easy.
Show the access.
5 was
Show the accession one as well.
yeah, you kind of skipped over the accession one. I don't know why you did that.
I didn't skip over this. This is wood, and I said I kind of agree with you there.
Oh,
We
okay.
talked about it. There was
Yeah.
zombies. How many times are we going to talk about the accession one?
How many more minutes we got?
I don't even want to know now.
Yeah. All right. No, let's.
You have two guys from accession.
I
here.
know.
How are
I
we
just
not
was a
going to talk about
risk
that?
I had to take. It's okay. It's okay. That's why I brought in a crazy guy as well, so
Yes.
you can like balance it out a bit.
You want to join accession?
You should actually.
Maybe not.
we have a place for zombies.
Ah,
Anyway,
what
I
was-
shall reconsider it then.
What was again?
oh, that was the space.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like what?
Okay. And then wood was.
Sixth one was the balls.
That is wood for you,
Yes.
so that you agree there.
Yep.
And then 7 is HBC much, and then the last one
Well,
GCO.
no,
That's quite mean.
wait, hold on. We're saying it's HBC, but we're not being fair to the group that actually made it.
No, but that's what I said. It's not a bad thing that they have the same style. I
No.
think many
What's the
people will
name
say
of,
that.
But what
by
was the
way.
name of the group? What was the name of the group? Was it Bad Loop or
No, Bad Loop was the 4K plus vocals, I think.
okay?
So you forgot the name.
I have forgotten the name, and that is a shame because we keep calling it HBC, and it's not really HBC. And they did have
They
their own
deserve
style.
more props than that because it was actually, and people will bitch about this on Poet, like, oh, you completely ripped off HBC's
Yeah.
idea. And like, that's a bad thing that somebody tries something in the same style.
Yeah, it's Poet. You shouldn't.
They
use
shouldn't care
Poet.
about it. They should
Yeah.
make more. I think that Maxim might feel challenged, and that's good. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
that's what
absolutely.
they asked for, so I think
Absolutely.
that was really good.
It's kind of like Smash and Read saying we're not going to make any more until somebody can
Somebody
challenge
does
us.
it. Yeah, somebody did it, so that's
Yeah.
really good, really good. And then yeah, the last one, even if I didn't get all the parts, I liked it because it looked really funny, and even the parts. They should make one with subtitles though, because then we can all follow it.
Yeah.
Again, I just kind of, I mean, for me it was look, it's JCO doing Scheisse, except it's not German, it's Finnish. It's, for me, it just...
That's harsh.
Well, I've seen so many of these now from JCO. I mean, you had the Scheisse, Scheisse ones,
the Gurkha one,
and the Gurkha ones, and it's just...
But same thing, that doesn't mean that other people shouldn't do it.
Exactly. I mean, this audience has not seen all of JCO stuff.
True.
And, hey, it's fine to do something like this.
I was amused by it. The quality was really good. Technically, it was really well done. So.
And I liked what they did with Idols. That was good. I would watch.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I would watch that. That was actually true, but nobody would sign up for it.
I don't watch television because it is what that thing was, and it's just all garbage. It's not demos, and so. Yeah, I mean, if Idols was like that, where, you know, if the people went up there and they didn't like them, they shot them, that would be really cool.
And the thing about that was that there was this guy from Vatican who could decide whether they go to heaven or hell.
No, you're not going to heaven.
Yeah.
A bit blasphemous as well.
I like the last one as a statement as well. It definitely made a statement about the modern television shows.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
and quite profound as well.
You wouldn't know.
We put some sorbus in the front seat. That was excellent.
Yeah, and a jungle in the back. Yeah. That was I'm thinking it's going to be a battle between those two, the ball one.
Yeah, the balls. I think the balls was. Yeah, I think I like the balls better because it was just so really creative and excessive in work as well. It was fantastically done.
Well, actually, I think it's going to be a battle of three. It's going to be the Delta one, the ball one, and the accession one.
The accession one. Yes. I saw there was an entry by accession. I heard it.
Yeah. So it's going to be a battle between those three, obviously.
We may be pushing this a bit
I think
much.
you actually, well, yes.
But us pushing something a bit much.
Yeah.
Would we do that?
It was quite like obvious this would happen, so...
It wouldn't cross our minds at all.
Very, very friendly fellas.
By the way, votes are still open.
And we want to say happy birthday to Molly.
Yeah, it's his birthday today.
It is his
Molly
birthday
is
today.
turning 17 for everybody. You should all send them e-pills.
Yes.
Finally 17, he may finally drink next year. So
Oh, is it legal 18 in
18, for Molly it is 18.
Okay.
They changed it for him, just for him.
He may legally drink that.
So, well, I think that would conclude most of the talk. And
Happy
I
birthday,
would gladly thank you guys for coming in and sharing first really quickly and then a bit slower what you thought about it. We will eBay trucks list later. You can buy this to put on your wall because I think it's the best comment list ever. And I would thank you very much for watching the Compo studio for the short film competition, and coming up later is 64K and demo. So stay tuned. Thank you very much. And thank you for coming.
We can put that with A500.
Yes, and I also have a vote disc from somewhere in Holland 95. We can also.
I can put a